Data this and data that. Everyone's talking about data now, but what does it actually mean to put data in action? Today, we're going to talk about using data to answer questions about your dealership's marketing area using tools that are either free or that you already have, and then using that data to make your marketing more effective. Stay tuned because it's going to be a hard-hitting episode of Down Payment coming up.
Welcome to Down Payment, the podcast for used car dealers. Prepare to learn something new about the industry that keeps us moving.
Check out all our podcast content on our social media channels. We are at Down Payment Podcast on YouTube, Down Payment Podcast on Instagram, and Down Payment Pod on X. Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to talk about putting data into action in your dealership. Data is such a buzzword now, and I know you're getting inundated by marketing that is telling you about how to use data and put data in action, and it's just become this omnipresent buzzword. But what does it actually mean to take data, put it into use in your dealership to make your business more effective, more functional, more profitable? Well, today is going to be a little bit of a case study of a use case for data in your dealership to get data that you probably don't already have. So in this instance, we're going to talk about using data to understand your dealership's marketing area. So if you talk to dealers and what is your market area, everyone says they know their market area, but they only understand it in a vague and qualitative sense. You know, our dealership, our market area was the Denver metro area, but we'd have some people come from the mountains. Can we quantify any of this? Can we make really good, hyperfine, precise decisions about our marketing efforts based off of our understanding of our market area? We couldn't. So we actually, at the time, this would have been quite a while ago, did one of these sort of studies to understand where our customers were actually coming from. Now, fast forward to 2026, we're going to use a little bit different tools, a little bit different technology, but to answer that same question in a very precise quantitative sense so that you can do this for your dealership and know where your customers are actually coming from. What distance away from your dealership do 85% of your customers actually come from? Is it 10 miles? Is it 12 miles? Is it 35 miles? What is the actual reach of your market area for your dealership? Why would you want to know this? Well, first of all, for your marketing, especially social media, you have the option of geo-targeting. You want to geo-target your ads so that you are making sure that you are putting out your social media advertising to people that are actually within the reach of your market area. You want to target areas where your customers are actually coming from. And maybe you want to expand your marketing area to be able to reach a broader audience than your current market area. Well, if you do that, you want to be able to test the effectiveness because your customers are going to have a threshold. They're going to have a limit where I am potentially willing to drive 35 minutes in order to buy a car, but I'm not willing to drive 50 minutes. And so it doesn't matter what you advertise to me. If you're a dealership an hour's drive away, I'm probably not going to go there because I have better options closer to me. Dealerships, unless you are hyper specialized in offering something very unique, have a limited geographic reach. So we want to make sure that we are marketing within the geographic reach or the market area of our dealership. We can try through marketing to expand that slightly, but there's going to be a threshold limit, and beyond that, customers aren't going to be able to come to me. If I don't have the actual data, though, to understand how far away my customers are willing to come to me, then I can't make intelligent decisions, and I'm either wasting investment, spending too much for geo-targeting social media advertising beyond my true market area, or I am marketing too close to my dealership. And I could actually be pulling more customers if I expand the geo-targeting on my social media ads. So this type of data is super valuable for your marketing campaigns. It also applies to other marketing channels. Broadcast, display advertising, these are things that all have geographic territories attached to them. And I want to make sure that I am targeting them really effectively because, those ad buys are expensive. This is big cost of customer acquisition expenses that most dealers have. You want to make sure that you're getting the biggest bang for your buck. So how do we do this? Well, first thing you need out of your CRM or your DMS, your dealer management system, to get your sold customer list. And you're going to want those addresses. And you're going to want to put them in a special type of file, a Excel file called a CSV. And that CSV file has to be in a specific format. And we have a little training video on the Car Dealer U YouTube page, link in the show notes, that will show you how to do this. But with that CSV file, you're going to upload it to the US Census Bureau Geocoder. Link for that also in the show notes. And with that tool, it allows you for free, no cost attached to it, to upload and get an output of the latitude and longitude for up to 10,000 addresses in a single batch file upload. With that, with your latitude and longitude for every single one of those addresses, you're going to have to do some work in Excel then and use what's called the Haversine formula, which allows you to calculate the distance between customer addresses and your dealership using the latitude and longitude that you got out of the US Census Bureau Geocoder. With that, you're going to be able to put together some descriptive statistics in Excel. So you'll know the average distance that your customers are coming from. You'll know the distance that 85% of your customers come from. And you'll be able to do some nice charts. You'll have a real idea of where your customers are actually coming from as the crow flies distance from your dealership. Super valuable data to make your marketing investments more effective. Again, check out the little tutorial video that we are uploading to the Car Dealer U YouTube page. Some super valuable free techniques in order to get some valuable data for your marketing at your dealership. With that, we would love to hear your ideas about other applications of data in the dealership. So leave your comments. And with that, it's been another episode of Down Payment. Go sell some cars. Check out our podcast on all our social media channels. We are at Down Payment Podcast on YouTube, Down Payment Podcast on Instagram, and Down Payment Pod on X.
Thank you for listening. Down Payment, the podcast for used car dealers, is a production of Meta Financial Services Incorporated.